listen to this.
Mia and I sail Eastbjorn, our classic Swan 48, almost 10,000 miles a year offshore, and we want you to be the next to join us.
Any guesses who that voice is? Thumbs up if you do. It's time, guys. Our third gift of cruising. Hey guys, we're gonna watch the Jenny come out. Are you ready? Here she goes. Ah, isn't that cool? You're going sailing with us today. We are aboard our beautiful Niagara, sailing over to Pirates Cove for Lost Bay Regatta. And I've got some fantastic news for you guys. It is third gift of cruising time, and we're just gonna dig right into this. Are you ready? That voice that you heard is the iconic, famous, awesome, incredible sailor who is sharing his passion with the world, Andy Schell with 59 North. He also has his On the Wind podcast, which I was very fortunate enough to be interviewed recently. It's coming out October 25th, the story of my Atlantic crossing. So definitely check out his podcast even before then. Go sign up on iTunes, write a review if you haven't yet for Andy Schell's awesome Conversations with Sailors. Philip and I have been listening to Andy probably about 2.5, almost 3 years now. Definitely I resonated with Andy then a long time ago and have been a big fan of the podcast. And Andy Schell also does offshore voyages. As he is going to explain to you in the end, tell you all about what those are like, what you can expect, what that experience hopefully can mean to you and be life-changing or teach you things about yourself. But I'm gonna let Andy tell you about all that because he has a great bit that he recorded for me. Thank you, Andy, to share this with you. I'm honored that he's partnered with me on this. Wanted to give you a quick little update though, because it's so cool, this gift of cruising thing we've been doing. It was actually Philip's idea. He's great with this kind of stuff. And I didn't know if it was gonna work or take off, but it has touched people and helped people, and it's been a really fun thing when people write to me and say, you know, that it's really getting them into cruising and changing their life. Case in point, my first gift of cruising winners, Lance and Shelley, are actually, this is super cool, guys. They have quit their jobs in Birmingham, kind of like me. They were like, see ya. And they're moving to the coast. If this is September 30th, as I'm filming this, in about 3 days. And they've got Pamwall on their side to help them find their perfect boat, and they hope to do that in October. And Lance says he wants to be out on the hook with Philip and I by November. That's his personal goal. Philip's like, he better hurry because we're leaving in December for Cuba. So Lance and Shelley, very cool update. You can follow along their journey at sailingintotheblue.com. Also, my second gift of cruising winners, Hallie and Joe, who won the 6-day bareboat charter course here in Pensacola. They're coming in just about 2 weeks to take the course. They're going to be on the boat with Kathy and John for 6 days, learning all about the boat, maintenance, batteries, sailing, sail trim, anchoring, mooring, all kinds of really great hands-on, real experience of what cruising is like. And then afterward, they're going to come out with Philip and I for a day sail on Plaintiff's Rest. So we're really excited to meet them, Hallie and Joe. Can't wait to see you guys. Won't be long now. We'll do an awesome video for you guys so you can meet them too. So that's kind of where my first 2 gift of cruising winners are at, and that's been a really awesome thing to connect with those people and help them in a small way. And I love to use my Patreon funds that way. I think it's the best way to use the funds, best source of them, and best way to put you guys in the driver's seat to help me help others. So the Andy Schell Offshore Voyage giveaway. Guys, this is a huge gift. I am so excited to send one of you guys out. I mean, he's going to the Arctic. He's going just places that I can't even possibly get to right now or see or imagine what they're like. I want to win. I wish I could put my name in the pot. So very, very cool thing. Andy is going to tell you at the end exactly what you can expect on these voyages, what he wants you to be aware of, because this is a serious, serious trip. You know, it's not something just you should take lighthearted or not be ready and aware of what you're signing up for. For that reason, this gift is opt-in. Guys, I need you to watch this video, read the FAQs, frequently asked questions on his website so you understand what this is about, and email me, tell me you want in the pot after you become a patron, okay? Opt in because we want whoever's name we pull out to be someone who needs this trip, wants this trip, and is ready for this type of voyage. So Andy Schell has graciously agreed to partner with me on this. He has agreed to discount one of his voyages, $500, which is huge. They're normally $2,500. That brings it down to $2,000. I, HaveWindWillTravel, we're gonna put in $500. This voyage though is so big. It's an amazing experience, and it costs a lot to maintain a boat like that, get a boat outrigged, to take people out on such an incredible adventure. That puts us at $1,500, so that's like $1,000 off of an Andy Schell voyage. I'm giving that away regardless. But I would really love to give the whole thing away. All I need is you guys to jump on board. Andy and I have done our part. Come to the table, get Philip and I at $500, and we'll donate a whole month's worth of Patreon earnings to cover the rest of the $2,000, and we will give away the entire Andy Schell voyage. There's a lot of you guys out there watching. A ton of you guys would love to do this voyage, and for just a few bucks, you know, to help me get there, I can give the entire thing away to one of you. I would love to do that. So I'm going to do it in 1 month. If I reach 500 sooner, I'll do it sooner. I'd love to, because I have my 4th gift lined up already. So I don't want to drag this out. Like, I'm excited. I've got many more gifts I need to give. I'm going to cut a big fat check to Andy Schell because he deserves it. He's going to take you out on his boat and change your life. So you guys, I'm serious, change your life. You guys get on board, get us up to 500, find a way to do a live drawing, or we'll do the drawing in a video so you get to see it in real time as we pull whoever's name out of this hat. I should try to call them. I think I will during the video, and get them on the line, see what they think. I want to hear woohoos and screams and shouts, because that's what I want to do right now. I am so excited. See, even the sail's excited. Woohoo! Andy Schell voyage, 59 North, an amazing experience. Andy's going to jump on now to tell you exactly what it's all about. Thank you, Andy. You guys jump on Patreon, become a patron, get inspired, and get on board.
Hey gang, Andy Schell here. Big thanks to Annie for putting this together. Mia and I sail Isbjorn, that's Swedish for polar bear by the way, our classic Swan 48, almost 10,000 miles a year offshore. Our expeditions have taken us from the Eastern Caribbean to Cuba, the Florida Keys, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, and back again to our home port of Annapolis, Maryland. And we've sailed with dozens of different crew members, most of whom we now call friends. And we want you to be the next to join us. Mia and I have ambitious plans for the next 2 seasons. We're heading south this November, and we'll spend the winter sailing and racing in the Eastern Caribbean. Most of our trips are already fully crewed, and in fact we normally sell out over a year in advance. But we've recently added a trip from Tortola to Dominica via St. Bart's. We'll get in some proper overnight passages combined with dawn patrol hiking on Il Forche, wining and dining in Gustavia, and a mountainous trek to the world's 2nd largest boiling lake with our local guide Seacat in Dominica. That is before sailing non-stop back to Tortola. After crossing the Atlantic next summer via Bermuda, the Azores, Scotland, and Sweden, we are heading north in 2018, bound for Svalbard, Iceland, and the Arctic. Offshore sailing is the real deal. Our expeditions are strenuous and at times extremely uncomfortable. It can also get pretty darn scary out there too, and I'll be the first to admit that. We expect our crew to actively participate in all aspects of running the boat, from helming and foredeck work to cooking and cleaning up in the galley, and perhaps even helping to hold on to your watch partner while they puke over the side. Your reward for all this is nothing less than the enlightenment to the wonders of ocean sailing. Our mission, quite simply, is to share the wisdom of the high seas with those wise enough to seek it out. Out there, far from land, you'll experience life in its purest form, close to nature, closer still to the universe at large, and, hopefully, at peace in a way that is wholly impossible in modern shoreside life. You'll undoubtedly experience some of your lowest psychological lows, but they'll be offset by an indescribable high when things are going well. You'll witness stars down to the horizon, you'll witness dolphins dancing at the bow. With luck, you'll witness Isbjorn surfing downwind at double-digit speeds. These things exist. The rumors are true. Find out for yourself. Check out our full offshore sailing calendar on 59-north.com/offshore. We'll see you out there.
changed my way so that I was a hobbling with a loud array. Joined in the affray, quickly cleared the way on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up the hair and turner on the rocky road, all the way to Dublin, back for all day.
Thank Andy Schell at 59 North for his awesome contribution and great video clips showing you guys what it's like to be on a voyage with him. I hope you all will get inspired to at least chase the dream in your own way, or if an Andy Schell voyage is something you're in for, become a patron, help us give away this awesome gift of cruising number 3. And more exciting news, my transatlantic movie is now available for rent on YouTube. Click the link and go check out an ocean crossing for yourself. Get inspired and get on board.